This time on Road and Race, I fit some new tyres to my 350Z, then find out how much quicker they make it.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Road and Race.
Hello, so another week. What are we doing this time round, Neil?
Well, we're taking the 350Z to the track to see what it's like as its standard configuration.
Okay, so we've got a bit of a mix mash of rubber on the go.
Yeah.
Obviously stock car.
Yeah.
So it's just going to be interesting to see how the car feels and what sort of time we can get as well. Putting me behind the driver's seat, strapping on the old open face helmet, see my fat cheeks, and we'll give it a go.
So the day is finally here. I get to do my first proper track day in the Z. I've fixed all the emergency issues, the clutch now works, the gearbox works, and I've got really good brakes from EBC. Got some blue stuff pads, BSD discs, here's the brakes. Oh my God, they're good. I'm braking too early now. Wow.
Immediate reactions, it does feel quite old school. The car feels quite solid though, and it does feel really flat into the corners for a completely standard car.
Sound this V6 makes amazing. Listen to this, I'll just drop it down.
Oh, the turning's quite sharp. Oh, we've got traction control on here. We don't want traction control on. How'd you turn that off?
Couple that with the gearbox, which is really nice. Makes accelerating into this car such a pleasure.
Oh, we've got to turn the traction control off. Where is that?
The stock suspension in this car is really good. There's not too much body roll. Obviously, I'll want to improve it further, but just out the box, it's very capable.
And with the traction control, there it is, I found it, yes! Right, that's that off now. Let's have a bit of fun. It's kind of weird because it's flat, but it does feel a little bit wallowy.
This heated leather seat is not ideal for the track. I'm kind of hanging out over here, so we wanted to get so that gives you a bit more support. But the biggest problem with this car is the terrible tyres. I'm just slipping and sliding around every corner. There's huge understeer on the hairpins. Look here, look, I'm just turning in. Oh, I'm slipping, I've got oversteer, understeer. Oh, it's really, really bad.
Oh, there's the understeer. Yeah, you get understeer and then you get oversteer as you accelerate out the corner, so could be a little bit scary. It'd be nice for it to be a little bit more predictable.
So much more this car can give, but the tyres are just, it's not that they don't have much grip, it's that they're also quite unpredictable and they kind of squish about underneath.
Yeah, I don't quite trust it, I just don't trust it.
So I have your fastest lap here.
Okay.
It is a 3 minutes 8 seconds.
3 minutes 8 seconds. I'm trying to think of what we were doing in the Clio. I think it was around that sort of area, actually.
Oh, I can't remember. I'll just cut in a little insert now.
All right.
So here is the Clio time. I don't know if that's faster or slower, but we'll see, won't we?
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, so overall, not a bad time for what we're dealing with here, but obviously we've got a different tyre on each corner of the car, which I personally thought just made the car very unpredictable. I couldn't really trust it. It just didn't grip very well. It
did weird things, didn't it?
Yeah.
It did weird things, and you couldn't really go into a corner fast because you didn't know what it was going to do.
No, exactly.
I can give you details about the 4 tyres.
Okay.
And some stats from tyrereviews.co.uk.
Yep.
On the front passenger, we have the Zeta Alventi.
Okay, Zeta Alventi. I've heard of Zeta, sort of.
Have you?
Sort of.
So that's a dry grip of 60, a wet grip of 53, and a wear rate of 24.
So that's pretty bad, isn't it?
It's going to wear out. It's a cheap tyre, but it's going to wear out quick.
Yeah, pretty bad budget tyre.
And stats aren't very good.
Okay.
Moving on to the driver front, we have, I've never heard of this one, Michelin Pilot Supersport.
A Michelin Pilot Supersport.
No, I've never heard of them.
No, all jokes aside, that is a brilliant tyre. So we've got the Pilot Supersport here, and the Zeta, whatever it is, here. So you turn left, sorry, and it's amazing. You turn right and it's woohoo!
You got nothing. And that's why it's so weird driving on that car.
Now Supersport, great tyres, I've got them on my Focus.
Great tyre. Dry grip 96, wet grip 88, wear 84.
Yeah, very good.
About £130 a corner.
You get what you pay for though with those, definitely.
Yeah, I've used them before, great tyre.
Yeah.
On the rear, passenger, you have the Yokohama Blue Earth A.
That sounds like a kind of a save the world tyre. Eco-friendly?
Maybe, yeah, Blue Earth, yeah. Dry grip 78, wet grip 72, wear 61.
There's some pretty good stats there with that tyre.
I'm not sure how much that one costs. And the final tyre is the Michelin Primacy 3.
So that's the driver's side rear.
If you're keeping track, yes.
Yeah,
driver's side rear, very
Primacy
good.
3.
No, I invite you for a reason.
I've heard of the Primacy 3. My wife had it on her old diesel Focus, all round. So yeah, fairly good. Pretty good day-to-day tyre.
Have you?
Yeah. Good tyre.
Dry grip 86, wet grip 81, wear 66.
Yeah.
So probably it's a good road tyre, probably not redesigned for the track.
No, just a good all-round daily.
When you're commuting, that's probably that type of tyre.
Yeah.
So, Kumho were in touch.
Good old Kumho.
Good old Kumho, and they've sent us a full set of PS91 tyres.
Okay, I've not heard of the PS91s. Are they like a top of the range or?
They are the best road tyre they make.
Okay, that Kumho make.
So they're not a dedicated track tyre, but if you just want to have one set of tyres and use it day to day and do a few track sessions in it, these are the best tyre they make.
Okay.
Got the stats, dry grip 90, wet grip 85, and wear rate of 81. Good. So they're really up there.
Yeah, they're not far off the Super Sports from the stats there.
No, not at all. But they are a lot cheaper, £30 a corner.
£30 a corner.
So they're £100, no, £94 each.
Okay.
So more than that, 36 pounds cheaper.
For an 18-inch?
For an 18-inch
wheel.
245, that's the rears.
Yeah.
45 profile.
So it's not too expensive. The stats look good.
Look good, yeah.
So there's only one thing for it, and that's to get the car
on the track.
Get me behind the wheel.
Yeah.
I'm not an expert racing driver, by the way. I've just got.
You just think you are.
I just have bigger, than Neil, so I go faster. But yeah. So already there's less drama. The car feels more stable with these. It's a bit more predictable. I was a bit scared on the old tyres, to be perfectly honest, whereas I'm immediately more confident.
The grip level is markedly improved. I would say at least 20 to 30% more grip now.
No, they're feeling quite consistent.
It really allows you to get more out of the car. I'm actually able to turn in now. I know what the car's going to do. It's really nice. Really enjoying this.
It feels a little bit like the tyre walls could be a bit harder, could be a bit firmer. I mean, when I'm sort of midway through the turn, I can feel the car kind of moving around a little bit, as if it's sort of flexing on the tyre wall. Whereas the V70s we had on the Clio, they were quite solid. But these are an all-round road tyre, you've got to remember, an all-weather tyre. So there is definitely going to be more performance in a track-orientated tyre. But that's not the point of these tyres.
Look at a tyre you can use every day in the wet, driving to work, and then take it on a track day and know it'll perform well. I'd be very happy with the PS91s.
Oh, got a little bit hot into that chicane then. Oh God, oh shit. I'm just starting to get a bit more confident now. Kind of getting on the limit of these tyres, to be fair. So here we go, let's apply the throttle. There we go, a little bit of oversteer. This car is fun. The more I'm driving it, the more fun it's getting, because I'm getting more used to it. But yeah, these tyres are much better than before. As I say, the main thing is just the confidence I've got.
How did you feel about the PS91s then? I know we've said a lot already, but just briefly to sum it up.
Yeah, I'm hoping the time's going to reflect this, but the car felt so much better. So much more predictable, much more confidence in the car and the tyres, and I was just able to push harder and sort of know what the car was going to do. So yeah, happy.
For me, it was the predictability.
Yeah.
If you've got confidence, you know what the car's going to do, you can have a better day. I'd have much more fun on those tyres.
Exactly.
Massively more fun.
Exactly. I mean, you probably saw me giggling, laughing. That was all genuine. It was great fun.
Yeah, you're not that good an actor, are you?
Not really. Well, no.
Got your lap time?
Okay, this is the best bit. Insert drum roll.
The budget doesn't stretch the sound effects, unfortunately. Yeah, just have you doing it.
Yeah.
3 minutes and 2 seconds.
3 minutes 2. So we're 3:08 last time.
Yeah.
So that's a good improvement there, and that's
6 seconds.
That's kind of what I was expecting, to be fair. 4 or 5 seconds, but no, 6 seconds. Is,
but the time doesn't really reflect the actual feel the car has, which is it's just so much more enjoyable.
Yeah,
you know, you can say 6 seconds isn't that much, but when you're skidding around, it's not fun, is it? It
is quite a bit though on a single lap. 6 seconds. It is quite a bit in a single lap. So yeah, no, it's a good modification. Happy with the tyre. Yeah, it's performed well.
I've driven this car as a daily for a few weeks now. Road noise is a little bit less than before, which is nice. Comfort's good.
Yeah.
And the dry, it's sublime. No faults. You don't get the rears lighting up or anything unless you really push it.
Yeah, that's what you want, isn't it?
Not tried it in the wet because the weather's been so dry, but I will test it in the wet and give you an update.
Yeah, it would be interesting to get it out in the wet, wouldn't it? But you know, like this drought we're having, it's it's a bit of a miracle to get a bit of rain at the minute, I think. But
yeah, we'll do a wet track day as well on them and see how well they perform.
Okay.
Just a quick word on tyre wear. The tyres start with 7mm of tread on the outer and centre grooves and 6mm on the inner. The reason for this type of design is to reduce excessive loading and overheating on the inside shoulder and sidewall, which can be caused by negative camber. It also has the benefit of reducing shoulder wear. After one track day, we've got about 0.5mm of wear on both the front and rears. And for those of you who've been wondering if you can fit 4 tyres in a 350Z, the answer is just about.
We also did a 60 to 0 braking test to see where the car stopped. Is it going to be better or is it going to be worse? The car stopped in 26 metres, almost dead. So slightly better than before, but not by a massive margin.
Yeah, very similar, really, isn't it?
Yeah. I didn't expect it to stop any quicker. I mean,
no, not really.
Dry, especially.
Yeah, I mean, all the other tyres we had, they had pretty good grip on them, didn't they, as well? Pretty good tread depth, but yeah.
But no worse, which is good.
No, well, yeah.
And so that's it. We'll see you next time, I guess. I have nothing more to say. I don't really know what the next video is. Sometimes I have a bit of a plan. But
just go with the flow, Neil. I trust that you're going to produce a good video. But yeah, a bit more track time for the 350.
Definitely, certainly, yes. Yeah.
You're going to improve your lap times, Neil. Try and close the gap.
I'm going to spend all my savings on tuition. 4-week intensive course.
But no, it's going to be really interesting with this car. It's a great little base of a car. It's going to be good to see if we can get the time down below 3 minutes, and just to see what the modifications kind of do for the car. But looking forward to what the future holds.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Road and Race.
Hello.
You're supposed to ask me what we're doing this week.
Oh yeah, go again.
Right, so I've got your time that you did on that lap.
Okay.
Your fastest lap. It was a 3 minutes and 2 seconds.
3 minutes and 2 seconds?
That's wrong.
That's wrong?
Not again.
We've got to do an outtake show at the end of the series.
Only 4 hours long though.
Definitely got to do an outtake show.